a solid start to a match. It's this afternoon in southwest London against a side that are unbeaten this season in all competitions. Harlequins. Kenningham with the arm out, ready to do the business. Got an early season try against Bath in September. On the bench the last time these two sides met. This is the strength of Bradley. Quick reload again, Kenningham for the line!
I think also what's nice in those phases there is that they didn't force it. There was no loose offloads, it was always pretty controlled to pass. But also you look at Harlequins here, they're running, they're jogging to the line-outs. They want to, like we spoke about in the pre-game, they want to show to this crowd they're energised. They don't want to allow the storm aside to settle. They scored early, which is fantastic, but can they back it up again?
Cunningham South couldn't quite grab that first time from the line-out, but now it might work for Caden Murley. In the left side for Quins, diving in at the corner. Will they wrestle control back at the line-out? But it's a three-quarter line that did the business for Murley to get in.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's one of those where last week that probably would have gone the other way, but this week when you need that luck to go your way, it goes right into Northmore's hands, into Murley, flying finish in the corner. What can we do to put things in our favour? Our line out is by and large in our control. Yes, opposition might compete, but let's know what we're doing.
It's a really good kick that came just outside the 22 and it allowed Murley to get in and put the pressure and win this key turnover. Donbrandt will play the link man, then it's away from Smith, in for Bradley. Green, Northmore in support.
Step back.
Kenningham. Smith again. Walker, inside ball, and now forward on the loose. The man who scored a hat-trick the last time the Stormers were here. Alex Donbrandt canters in.
Onto the ball at speed. But it's Harlequins work at a breakdown which is separating the two sides at the moment. They're all fighting for it. And it's one of those ones where they're not just leaving it to the back row. Caden Murley in there winning the turnover. Inside ball by Jack Walker, and Donbrandt, he has a foot race to the line, and yeah, a brilliant finish. And you can see how much it means to him. It's been a tough week, a tough period. And that's a brilliant response by the captain and from this Harlequins side so far.
So in many occasions so far this season, but
Hold up.
a lot of work to do.
You need to use the ball.
Stormers punch it up with Williamson. Oh, it's another solid leg drive as well. Then Jason Dixon started open side, but now the ball charged down and Kenningham gets a quick to it. He was felled, but who's going to be the one to pick it up? Donbrandt. Oh, he couldn't get the ball away, but can Quins finish? Chandler Cunningham South says yes, we can. However it falls, it's falling the way of Harlequins.
Cunningham South picks it up and does the rest.
I think the fans will be asking them to have more crisis meetings in the week if they're going to produce this performance on the back of it every week.
But perhaps it's that Donbrandt outlook to say, no, we still need to maintain our control given where the season's been. This is what's important to us now.
Of course, and look, it's not getting carried away. Look, they've had a flying start, but also remember where you are on the pitch. You're in your own third. Look, a great opportunity here again to build possession.
Lovely work from the back three, David. Oh, he sent it inside. He gets it back from Green. This is the Harlequins that the Stoop are used to seeing. This is what they want more of this season. It's a fifth try in half an hour in the Investec Champions Cup.
Really good combination. Slight question mark over two of those passes, David and Murley. But Job Johnson, he was wary of this. He did say if it clicks, they are a dangerous side, and it is clicking at the moment. The first phase was good, lovely line by Northmore to get them on the front foot. And then the second phase, getting your wingers involved, changing angles, moving the ball, getting over the try.
Chance to clear it to touch, a chance to consider that first 40 minutes for John Dobson and co. And will make 15 metres on the run. Friday for Cunningham South, who bounces through one. And Chandler Cunningham South can play away for Donbrandt. And Donbrandt in the loose once again will ride the tackle.
Go back.
There for Friday. Over the head of Petty. David.
Outside his hand.
Northmore on an outside arc. Knew he was up against the hooker. Can play it back inside for Nick David. And the stand will rise to the 6th try of the afternoon, the first of the second half, and Quins are cooking on gas. Second try of the game for Nick David, but plenty of people involved to hand him the final moment.
We went across to the coaching box not long ago, and that is everything that we wanted to see. Defending on your lone right, aggressive intent, ripping the ball.
No.
Marcus Smith played it for Bradley, but it wasn't the best service. And then Glover's going to try and come across and get it, but he's going to be beaten to it by Nick David. David into the corner for the hat-trick. Harlequins are getting the rub of every green that's available, and they will not mind a jot, neither would the fans. Try number 7.
From a Stormers' point of view, it's unfortunately the complete opposite.
I think he was.
Yeah, you can let that one pass because it's going to go all the way through to Nick David. Which he will gladly collect and dot down for another score. Imagine the stadium will all go.
Jack Walker 2. Quins ring the changes, but by doing so they take off some of the men who put in outstanding performances over the hour. Into quite the rapture. Cunningham South, who's still playing well, and he feeds it off to Lucas Friday. Friday chips ahead for himself and for anybody else who cares to chase, and Zach Carr is one of them, and Zach Carr will receive it straight off the bench and onto the scoreline, and Quins have 8.
Cunningham South's been excellent. Spots a gap, he's got his eyes up, and then no need for a run, gets the ball away. Friday, who's also has been really good, intelligent kick, no one at home, and there's the substitute on cue.
On cue, and probably the quickest try appearance going. Was it 10-15 seconds on the pitch?
It's important to enjoy today, because today was needed. I think the test is now next week, where they go to an opposition who will be more full strength, who will be at the races. They'll be away from home, so the situation reversed. What Harlequins team and what attitude they show up with there will tell us what the club need to know and see going forwards if they're to definitely turn around their league form for sure.
Yes, away to La Rochelle next week, Harlequins, but getting this result over the line will bring them into the Investec Champions Cup last 16. Lovely ball back inside for Willemse. Can they make it work? The support line is there from Khan, and they will get their first try. It's taken until the 66th minute for the DHL Stormers to find their way over the Harlequins line.
Score has been a long time coming, but to the delight of the Stormers fans, who actually there are quite a few here this afternoon. Just found a bit of space on this left-hand edge and just managed to work their way into some of the spaces in between defenders. And then some really nice interplay. One offload there, there's another.
Going in search of a second consolation score, such has been the positivity and power of the Quins display. Defenders still working hard. Mattia will play it out. The try will come, or will it? Dylan Mark.
And again, once in behind, can we keep the pressure on? Can we keep moving the ball? Can we find some space? Yes, we can. There's a lovely offload off the floor by Willemse, and then did Mark get this down?
And get some of those post-contact meters into Nglovu. Evans again, Harry Williams. Jared Evans, oh, he gave the big eyes, and he's sent Murley through the gap. He's going to get it back. Jared Evans. Third season with Harlequins. Touches down. Try number 9 to round off a job well done.
And they've scored with the last play of the game as well. Lovely by Murley, committing to that line as well. It might not always be the best option, but and with a view to breaking the line, you might get your rewards. He returns the favour, gives Errands the score. Smith kicks the conversion, and it is a